Today I'm going to do a brown and green kind of smoky eye. I actually had some inspiration from Pinterest, and it's this right here, this picture. It's like a blown out brown and green smoky eye. It's so pretty, and I'm not really sure the artist's name, but I found it on Pinterest. So I'm going to try to recreate that look. I already have my foundation on, and I set that with my Revlon Colorstay powder. And next I'm going to go ahead and start on my brows. Do my brows. I've been trying to go with the natural shape of my eyebrow, even though I don't have a lot of eyebrow hair because I overplucked in high school, but I've been trying to just go with my natural shape of my brow instead of overdrawing them a little bit. Now that my brows are filled in, I'm going to set them with my NYX tinted mascara, and it's in the color brunette. I'm just going to brush that through. Bronzers or contouring, pretty much I just bronze my face up because when I put my foundation on I'm so pale. Matte sculpting bronzer, and then I go to my NYX blush in taupe. And recently I think that the blush by NYX that I've been using is a little bit too orangey for me, so I'm going to use my Physicians Formula bronzer. I'm going to just use the middle shade here because it's more of like a cooler brown and it's not as orange. Bare Minerals angled medium brush. Pull out my cheekbone. Went a little bit too low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Coty Airspun Powder. I'm just going to go underneath that to clean it up a little bit, and I'm going to let that bake. Love this powder. I've talked about it many times. It's sold, at least here, it's sold at Walmart. If you don't like very strong scented stuff, you probably wouldn't like this because it does have a fragrance to it. I don't use it all the time because I think it does kind of break me out because it has a fragrance in it, but it sets my makeup so good. It looks like this. And the color that I use in it is Translucent Extra Coverage. That bake underneath my bronzer. Next I'm going to start on my eyes, and I'm going to prime my eyes, and I think instead of using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, because that's not really a full coverage concealer, I'm going to use my Maybelline FitMe, and I'm going to just prime my eyelids. Just blend that out. I love this concealer, the Maybelline FitMe concealer. The only thing I don't like about it is I cannot use it under my eyes. I have a yellow undertone to it. When I put my powder over it to bake, it looks really yellow under my eyes, so I stick to using it as a eyeshadow primer. Set that with my Revlon Colorstay powder. Next, I'm going to take the tape. I've been finding that using tape makes it a lot easier. Put it on the back of my hand so it's not as sticky, and I just place it right at the end of my eye. Make sure that's down really good. The lighter brown as my transition shade. Of course, I'm going to take this light color brown here. This tape makes it so easy to get a really good, precise line when you're doing your eyeshadow. And it doesn't leave any sticky residue or anything as long as you get Scotch tape. I really like Real Techniques brushes. I use their beauty sponge, and they're really affordable too. Just gonna keep blending that out so that I can get it ready to put the dark brown around it. It sets a really good base for darker shadow I'm going to put down. Same brush, and I'm going to go in with this dark brown shade here. Dust off any fallout. And I'm going to go in right at the end of that tape I put down. And I'm just going to kind of slowly buff that in. There's no rush with this. I'm going to go around my eyelid with this, and I'm going to leave the center of my eyelid because that's where I'm going to be putting the green. I'm just going to keep buffing that dark brown in. I'm going to start on this eye, and just at the end of that tape. And more of a circular motion. I'm going to take that dark brown shade. I'm going to go right in near my tear duct, right at the end here. And I'm going to, instead of rub it, I'm going to pat it. kind of move it up into my upper crease, not on my eyelid, but up here, buffing that dark brown shade out. I'm going to go in with the lighter brown that I started out with, and I'm going to go over that dark brown and just kind of buff that out so there's no harsh lines. Take this tape off slowly because it's going to be ripping a lot of your foundation off, but we're just going to put concealer over that. But still, you're tugging at your skin, and especially around your eye, you want to keep really delicate. Go in with this shade called Mystic Hour. It's a gorgeous emerald green color, medium brush, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to wet it with my setting spray, and I'm going to go in with that green, getting the excess off, and I'm just going to pop that right in the center of my eyelid. Fallout that you're getting, it doesn't matter because you can wipe it off, and you're going to be putting your concealer down over that. And go with my other eyelid. Greens on there. I'm going to go back in with this lighter brown shade in this palette, and I'm just kind of going to blend that green in with the brown a little bit so that it blends in with that brown and there's no harsh lines. I'm going to go back in with that dark brown shade. Go on my end of my eyelid, circular motions, and blend that into the green. Just gonna go in and kind of blend all of that out, especially this where I put the tape. It's a little bit too harsh. So I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. This is a clean brush, so you're not getting any more product on your skin. And I'm going to wipe off underneath my eye any fallout or anything that came from the eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to do my concealer underneath my eyes, and I'm going to use my Maybelline Rewind. Go up right underneath. It looks like I'm using a lot, but it's not once you blend it out. It's not a lot. I'm going to go underneath. I'm going to go underneath the eyeshadow. That way it cleans up. Beauty blender. I'm going to bake my concealer. While my under eyes are baking, I'm going to go in and dust any excess powder that's underneath my contour. And then, after that's done baking, I'm going to wipe it off. Now that that powder's brushed off, I'm going to actually set everything with my Maybelline setting spray. My face is set. I'm going to take this flat brush. I'm going to go in with that lighter brown shade again. I'm going to go on my lower lashes. And next I'm going to take this darker brown shade, and I'm going to take that on a really tiny flat brush with that dark brown shade. The end of my lash line here. Just going to put that down like eyeliner, and I'm going to buff it out soon. I'm not going to go over because you're going to be putting the green in the center on your lower lashes, so you want to keep that bare. So I'm going to take that emerald green shade, smudger brush, go in with that green shade. And very carefully, I'm going to go right in the center of my lower lashes and pop that right there, just in the center. It looks crazy right now, but I'm going to be blending it out. Back in with this brush I was using, and I'm going to go in with that lighter brown shade, and I'm just going to blend all of that together. So it's all blended in together. And then next, I'm going to take this bigger blending brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to blend that even more. It's a clean brush, so you're not putting any more product on under your eye. I'm just going to keep blending all those together. Take this lighter brown shade that I was using on this blending brush I have, and I'm going to go right here on the end just so, because I'm noticing where I use the tape, there's a lot of harsh lines there. I'm just going to take that and buff it out more in circular motions. So I'm going to do my highlighter, and I'm going to use the Balm highlighter that I always use. I'm going to take this flat, small brush, I'm going to wipe it off, and I'm going to take that highlighting shade, and I'm going to pop it in my inner corner here. brightness to it. Powder, and I'm just going to put it right underneath the eyeshadow, and that kind of cleans it up. I'm going to let it bake there for a second. I'm going to go ahead and coat my lashes. I'm going to use my Lash Paradise mascara. Now that my lashes are coated, I'm going to go ahead and pop on my false lashes. Once that glue's dry, I'm going to pop these on. Once my lashes are finally on, I'm going to go in with this black eyeliner from Makeup Forever. It's just a black kohl eyeliner. Go ahead and put this in my waterline here. Go into that eyeliner. I'm just going to kind of blend it in. Next, I'm going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes, top lashes with that mascara, just to make sure my falsies are blended in with my real lashes. I never really put mascara on the tip of my false lashes because they can get really clumpy. Actually, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit liquid lipstick in the color Rebel Rose. It's like a pinky mauve color. Now that that lipstick is dried down a little bit, I'm going to take my NYX Lingerie lipstick in the color Baby Doll, and I'm going to go in the center of my lip here. Okay guys, here's my finished look. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.